Oh,
You're good.
There it goes.
Now?
Yeah,
Now.
Has it happened now?
It's happening right now.
it's happening right now.
We're live now.
I see the little live sticker, so.
Well, but can that be true? We're sure we're live now?
Yep, definitely live now. It is the future right now.
I'm trying to produce dead air. That's funny to me. Suffer through a poor intro. Welcome to another Nerdcore. Now, VPC, roundtable review. We're going to kick it straight away. This is going to be fun. We said we weren't going to get contestants on here. We were going to keep it even and flatlined. Fuck that. We're going to get some of my favorite people on here who are prone to agree with my opinions, and we're going to just lambast everyone. This is going to, and it's a Drunkcast. We should have mentioned that straight away.
Hey.
We need to establish the rules straight away. Every time I complain about something, we've got to take a drink. Every time Stiborge says something hipsterish, we got to take a drink. Every time Johnny Hacknslash references any horror movie at all, we've got to take a drink. Johnny Hacknslash, this is on you. If we miss a reference, you got to tell us because no one's falling behind. Anytime Rafe looks into the camera with that devilishly handsome grin, and you pull a half chubber, you got to take a drink, but don't tell everyone else. That's between you and Rafe. And what else we got? Yugen, just every time Yugen says anything, drink. Good?
Oh my god. Let me go grab my other bottle of bourbon real quick. Jesus, these are murderers. You're going to kill us all.
We're gonna race through it. I'm going to be ready to drive and go play Pokemon Go by the time this is over. All right. So what? I think we heard earlier. Sty, you go first. What are you drinking? You don't have cam up, so you're going to have to describe your drink in gratuitous detail, so everybody knows what you're messing with.
I am drinking a bottle of Jose Cuervo tequila that's as big as my head, and I'm drinking straight out of the bottle. I don't have like a receptacle for the Jose Cuervo.
I don't have a drink with tequila in it. He said straight up, I'm drinking a bottle of Cuervo tonight. Stiborge, you already won. Hacknslash, drinking.
I'm actually drinking this really awesome blackberry wine. Pretty much just a giant bottle of it. $6. I'm happy.
You and my mom should be doing this show together. That would be stupendous. Rafe, what are you drinking?
Well, you see here I have this Pimp Chalice. That is the Holy Grail from Monty Python, and the Holy Grail filled with Gentleman Jack and ginger ale.
That is a nice combination. Classy. So Yugen, follow that up. What are you drinking? I got to assume Bud Light, maybe a Clamato.
No, I've got fucking Jim Beam apple.
Jim Beam apple. That's right in line with me. Bird Dog, grapefruit. I'm blending with Sprite because I'm old. Yeah, see, I couldn't do that. The heartburn. So this. I'm going to lay the groundwork here. We've seen the posts on Facebook. There's been some talk. A couple of other reviews have come out. The discussions have occurred. I'm willing to say that this is by far my favorite round so far from a participation perspective. Everybody delivered well. I thought the songs were well composed. As a general feel right off the bat, Stiborge, you and Cloth and Pop are the most hipsterish nerdcore jerks that I've ever met. What was your feel in general? Like, when you listen to this playlist, what does your heart tell you?
So I, usually when I review stuff, I pay really close attention to lyrics, more than anyone should. But when I reviewed this round, I just wanted to listen to the round and have fun and listen to, radio songs. And I had a blast with this round. I had a lot more fun reviewing this round than I have this entire competition so far, I think.
So the content was more fun because you do a big write-up. You work with that competitor blog, The Unheard Turd. Shots fired. You heard me, Will. Come on the show and defend yourself. So you have to look at this from a unique perspective, right? You take your time with this shit. You listen to everything more than a couple of times.
Yeah, I listen to stuff 3 or 4 times, and I usually try to crank it out the night of. So that night's a very busy night for me, the night this shit comes out.
I would like to see that. I like to imagine you and all of your body fur sitting in a room with nothing but that Pikachu hat on, sweating balls, 5 monitors going. What was the dude, Newman, from Jurassic Park? You'd look like him with no shirt on, just going fucking ham. I would absolutely love it. So there are your creds. You're well established, fucking Stiborge, the last standing Nerdcore fan who has not become a Nerdcore artist. Hacknslash, what was your general feel? What's the name of your team in this competition?
Oral sex, the ear kind, not the mouth kind.
Oral sex, the ear kind, not the mouth kind. That's gonna look good on a placard at Best Buy when people are doing Christmas shopping and shit.
It will. It's good, clean family fun.
Oral sex, the ear kind in parentheses. I like to just end there with an ellipsis, like the ear kind ... leaving people to fill in the rest of that sentence. What in the hell makes you a qualified participant in a round table criticizing and critiquing the work of your peers?
I was in the last VPC, and when you listen to, honest to God, the first song we put out with me and Broken Satellite in that last one, compared to some of the ones we put out in this one, I can proudly say there is a significant improvement in quality. It is not top-tier level anything, but it's enough where I've heard the advice and listened to it and have acted on it, and I can hopefully give others some advice too.
We need to trademark that. Nerdcore. It's enough. Now, press B. Oh, I missed the initial question. Have I complained about anything yet?
No.
Fucking Stiborge, your beard pisses me off every day.
God damn it.
Oh,
So,
I'm
press
just
B, what's the
kinda-
name of your team?
I'm Swa. I'm with
You're Swa.
Schmizat.
Schmizat? Schmois? Press Schmois?
Swa. SWA. 3 letters. 1 syllable.
That's the name of your team? Swa?
Yeah.
What does that word
Yeah.
mean?
What do you think it means?
I don't know what that. I'm asking you. I don't. It sounds like it was half of several words I know. It could be squawk, like the sound a bird makes. It could be
It could be.
squad.
Yeah. It could be an acronym.
So what? I'm not going to. That's okay. Welcome to the show, Yugen. Yugen, what did you think of this round? Do you agree with the general consensus that this was a fun and engaging round, etc.?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. Everybody drink Yugen's word.
Nerdcore, it's good enough.
It is good enough. Okay, so we're just going to dive right into this shit. We've got the list. We're going to pull. I'm going to do every single one of these tracks. We're going to race through them, but everybody's going to get a mention or a comment today. I would like to get everyone's input. We're going to do it round robin style, rapid fire. If you've got anything to contribute, cut me off and try to get a word in edgewise. I fucking dare you. West Coast finest. Now, Shubzilla, I like her so much, and Bill Beats, I like him so much, and like everyone else in this competition, I thought this was a great entry. But I noticed that the really established teams sounded cookie cutter. I'm not even going to be bashful. They sounded bitch basic compared to some of the Frosh teams that came out swinging hard.
That's
the
a drink.
samples, the
For
samples in
everybody,
this
by the
beat,
way.
that is a drink. The samples in this beat just were kind of stale, and everything that I heard was kind of expected. It was fun and it was quirky and whatever. But I thought that the trade in your husband thing. I get that that's part of the persona.
Reminds me of the mommy market. Everybody
But
remember
that's
that
the
movie?
target, right? Maybe I'm not the target market. Stiborge, what did you think? West Coast finest with the I don't.
I really like this team in general. I like Bill Beats and I like Shubzilla, and I like the premise of the song. The whole eloping thing. I don't know. I thought it was fun. I didn't have any problems with it really.
This is going to be a great fucking show.
Sorry, I have problems with other songs.
Oh, well, and we'll get to
good.
them, I'm sure. Yugen,
Yeah.
make everybody drink by offering up an opinion on West Coast finest.
When I listened to all these songs, I kept in mind because we didn't submit this round, and I was ready for this round. I immersed myself in mainstream music. I listened to all.
Granny badass, we got some goodies for you
You immersed yourself in
Anyway.
mayonnaise?
Blow up on your hand. Re-up.
mayonnaise.
What do you talk about mayonnaise for, man?
But anyways, I tried to imagine actually hearing the song on the radio, and some of the songs did, some of the songs didn't sound like they were actual like radio sellout songs. This one sounded really poppy. It was fun, and I liked it.
It was fun, and I like it.
That's
Okay.
a drink right there.
This is what happens. Look at this. I hope everybody's pleased. You know, we slapped this show together. This is what happens when the JV team gets on the field. Fucking B-string ass Yugen with his, man, it was acceptable. And Stiborge with his absolutely ambiguous, could have been talking about a fart on the bus yesterday review of West Coast's finest track, I Don't. Moving forward, one of my personal favorites, and it's not because I've touched his butt, Team Starbo Rob. This was one, I thought the song was good. It was standard. It was what I expected. I really enjoyed their product. The Robo Senpai thing I thought was kind of cute and clever. And Starby's voice in this delivery seemed absolutely perfect. Like this could have been a commercial on the radio or something. Johnny Hacknslash, kiss my friend's butt. Tell him he did a good job.
Friend, you did a good job. No, Robo and Starby both killed this one. On my notes, the production was amazing. I could actually hear Shelby 100%. There's been a couple times where I just couldn't hear her over the music. She did a good job, but I just couldn't hear it over the beat. But that was not an issue with this one. Fun and enjoyable song. The lyrics were a mix of some simple fun rhymes with some multis, so it's actually some clever writing in. Straight up 10.
Nobody
That
can
was
hear
a
us.
good critique.
We can hear you now. It's
Rafe, what did you? Rafe, contribute.
Yeah.
Rafe, quick, do it. Also, give us a look that makes us take a drink. Fucking there it is.
Ooh,
There
good.
it is. Ooh. Yeah, no, I thought that this was some kawaii cuteness. I could see her on like a neon stage with I don't know, like, you know, remember the end of Dogma where Alanis Morissette comes out and after she tears off the ropes and she's in this like vinyl tutu thing that's like iridescent blue and purple. That's what Starby should wear with some choreographed dancers doing that song about love. Although,
Absolutely.
are we going to hear a love song from the next round? I don't know. I hope not.
So you're more saying the content was you don't like the love song idea.
That's
your
not
jam.
true. That's not what I'm saying at all. Don't ever put any fucking words in my mouth like that, Beaker. Jesus Christ.
But
Oh, I'm
also,
sorry. I just interpreted the message as it was delivered.
with the next round being the posse round, if it's a love song, it's a gangbang.
Okay, word, fair.
That makes sense.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right, Yugen broadcasting from Colorado. Don't say a word. Just there you go. It's for the children. That's good. Goddamn Nerdcore soul. There's so many people that have kids. So many people that have kids. You know, that was another aspect of this challenge, though. This had to be a content-neutral, radio-ready single, meaning none of the top 8, no big drops, no F-bombs, no big swear words, and I think everybody generally adhered to that fairly well. Yugen, did that take away from your enjoyment of the tracks? And as a guy that was involved but didn't do the track, do you find the limitations specifically on radio-ready edits? Is that too much of a challenge to overcome? Does it ruin it for the writer?
No, I mean, sometimes, you know, when you hear a song on the radio, like at least back in the 90s, I remember, they always used like noises and sounds and stuff. And you knew what they were saying by the sound that you heard. And they were really creative with that. And I think, if I remember correctly, there was at least one team that did that, I think. But I think you could also make it something to try to integrate to leave spaces in certain spots. You know what I mean?
So something to integrate.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good word choice. Cyborg, how do you feel about integration?
Sorry, I was just choking on some tequila.
I really wish you were on camera.
Oh, please, come on.
I thought that integration, I wish that more people had done like weird noise shit, like there's this one Ludacris song where he bleeps out the word like fucking or whatever with like sex noises, which is really weird to me and technically allowed, I guess, on the radio. But like I don't know. I didn't think that people covered up stuff in a really interesting way in the competition, but I don't think it really hurt any tracks, mostly, besides hack and slashes.
You're spotting a missed opportunity where there could have been a little more creative use in the editing process.
Yeah.
I can see that. Actually, and I'm kind of on board. I expected a little more of the self-censoring and not so much rewriting, but I was hoping to and didn't get a 90s version of a track where it was a nonsense word or a very, very base word that is close in rhyme scheme, and it's made to allude directly to what you were expecting, right? Like, we didn't have any of that either, and I thought that was unfortunate.
So, what I really wanted to hear, and what I almost made the challenge to be, and I'm really sad that a single team didn't do it, was I wanted someone to write a really vulgar song, but then leap it out using chiptune effects, like a Mario coin for fucking, and, talking about getting a giant boner and using the, Mario mushroom, and just put in all the effects appropriately to a really vulgar song, but technically make it family friendly. I really wanted to see that and
didn't get that.
I literally almost made the challenge to be write a vulgar song in a family-friendly manner.
It could have been worded that way too. Something for future VPCs to be considered. People keep that in mind.
Yeah.
What about now we got the Czarina involved, man. There's no rules. You get to do whatever you want. And nobody has to drink. Unless, being the boss, you can just order everyone to take a drink. That's valid. Oh, there it is.
Right now.
All
right.
Yeah.
So now, while we're catching up, in 4 words, none of which can have 4 or more syllables, define Team Crank Taku's track.
Jolamus, yo.
Yeah.
Jolamus, that fits. Done deal. Kind of loved it. I hate to love it. I love to hate it. Jolamus.
Okay. So that beat that he made, the instrumentation on it is good. It's really good, and it's different because I think he probably programmed that shit by hand. Are you kidding me? That's some dope shit that he made right there. And he just needs more practice. And clearly he's been getting it. He's been really jumping up to different plateaus with every track he makes for himself, even though he gets DQ'd. I'm glad he's going to be getting points in round 5 because everything's allowed.
Anything's allowed. He's going to get back on the board. Jolamus is a unique character. The cat takes, 6.5 years to get half of an album of covers done, but his ass will not miss a VPC round. Shit cannot stop him. It's and props to you, Jolamus. By God, you're a hero.
So, legit, anything's allowed for round 5? You can just not have a member of the team do anything in a track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of it's a treatise on the will of the people. Anybody could have done anything in this entire competition and probably made it work. Like, there are some teams that have the skill and capacity to release songs that would dominate the competition but fail to meet any of the challenges and maybe break some of the rules.
That sort of is evidentiary. Round 1, Go to Bread. They got high scores from the judges, and Rucky the Stucky was on that song for for a minute. Are you kidding me?
There was
None of it was
there's a lot of flexibility.
It showed.
They did get penalized.
That's been a point of contention, right? Let's ask the hard questions. You guys are actually in the fucking VPC. We had the judges. They say, we don't think it's that big of a deal. Play to your audience. You should know what we like. You guys, do you feel like you get conflicting messages? Like, the rules state one thing, but then you deliver something entirely different, and somebody that fucked the whole job up, they end up doing great. Yugen, you consistently do mediocre. How do you feel about it?
The shoulder shrug was the best.
I don't know, but fucking drink.
All right, then.
Who else do we got? Swa, I'm gone.
Beaker. May I interrupt you real quick? Did we skip one? Because on my list here, the EL solo act, we skipped.
The EL solo act, I've got his track 13 in the playlist. Just because you didn't get the updated memo doesn't mean you can interject in my meeting. Somebody mute his line.
Hey, that's still a drink.
You've got it alphabetical with the, whereas they're listed under E.
Yes, you damn right. And you just leave that to me, Czarina. We got it. I don't. What did she say?
Can you not hear me?
There was just a little bit.
God damn it.
I'm trying. Listen, there's a lot of hoops to juggle, or I don't know. I don't really know how to juggle, so excuse my juggling analogy. I don't know.
Swa was another good song. Rafe, if you were going to describe the product that you were endorsing as if we're all sitting around at your house and we're your friends, convince us to buy... What the hell were you even selling?
Fucking Mayogurt, man.
God damn it.
I can't. I cannot convince anybody to eat it. It sounds gross. And it's some backcountry swamp shit. I tell you what, Hellhole is like 5 miles to the east of here. It's a town. You go down Alligator Road, and you know what? This road tells you exactly where you're going, because the only thing at the end of that road is a fucking swamp infested with gators. And yeah, that's what they eat there. Mayo and shit. They're weirdos. They're a bunch of swamp weirdos. They're witches. They're swamp witches. They're Confederate swamp witches out there.
The Confederate swamp witches who live on Alligator Road, which is a dead-end road that ends in an alligator habitat.
Indeed.
Mayo yogurt is an actual product that these folks consume.
Sure.
I understand now. SWA, Swamp Witch Alligator.
Yeah, see? You can get
wow.
I like to think it stands for Subtle White Anarchists, but I really don't know.
The good news is your track on SoundCloud has exactly 100 plays, and I don't think based on this review that it will get any more. Pastrami did a song called "Feeling All Right."
It was definitely all right.
It was all right. Like this is one of everybody's all give me some feedback. You want some feedback, Pastrami? Do more of whatever the fuck you did here. I don't even. Goddamn.
I don't remember what their product was, to be fair. What was it?
I don't remember anything about that track.
Stiborge, you did a write-up on this track. How do you not know anything about this track?
I did a write-up on every track, and I don't remember some of them. I don't remember this track, but I remember I liked it, kind of.
Do you know who's in Pastrami?
Yeah, that's Cosplay and Zilla Persona.
I
do remember. I do remember because I didn't like Cosplay singing, but I would have liked it if Zilla Persona was allowed to sing on it.
That's what I was fishing for. This is the track in which Steve Perry sings. And I say it every roundtable, every time we get together and talk about Nerdcore. I tell you fucking rappers to stop. I'm usually gentle.
Everybody.
I poke at it and I point at it, but for Christ's sake, quit singing, you guys. All of you. With the exception of, like, maybe Lex Lingo. Nerdcore needs to stop.
Now listen, okay, with that singing, he needs to, like, turn the slider down a little bit, maybe. I mean,
turn the slider down. I'm not saying he's doing a great job. I'm setting the bar and telling the rest of you to knock it off. I'm old. I'm wise. I know what I'm talking about. The best thing you can do for your future is to stop trying to sing.
And I'm taking my drink right now for that.
That's like 3 drinks. I have refilled this chalice like 4 times, and that's not good.
Yeah, I feel like the children deserve a better future than one with cosplay singing.
Well, you know what? That future was denied to us long ago.
I'm just not willing to passively allow it anymore.
So I know that these tracks are like sent to him, and Zilla Persona, to get like the right melody, I don't know for this track, but for one of the tracks, sings it himself. And God, I wish that was the final track. I wish Zilla Persona could just sing on all of them and not cosplay.
I agree with that. I love Zilla Persona. I don't know. Somebody tell me, because I don't know who is in the Orzovian rhythm. Who is that?
That is. Go ahead.
That's Jessica and what's his face?
Rhythm Bastard.
Rhythm Bastard.
It's
Jess
Rhythm
Manic
Bastard.
and Rhythm Bastard.
His name is something
Eric.
else. He's on
Giovanni.
Eric. Yeah.
This was
That's
one of
it.
my favorite products. The commercial I could have helped improve, but the product itself, I think the idea of a ghost line of credit for vehicles and transportation needs after you're dead is exactly in the spirit of this challenge.
I agree with you. I wasn't like super entertained by the commercial itself, but I did really like the product and I saw a lot of potential in it.
I think there's a lot of play that goes on there, and it's fun, and it bleeds sort of into the song, which I thought was fun. If you replace "Well, I know you're good," "Well, I know you're good," "No, you're good," "No, you're good," "No, you're good" with "Well, I know you're dead," "No, you're dead," "No, you're dead," "No, you're dead," but with credit, like it writes itself all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But these are the minor errors that you notice in a brand new team. Like this was an A+ attempt from a freshman team, and I think like if we had just had our playmakers lined up a little bit better, we could have seen explosions.
I think this track was also hurt by rappers trying to sing. I think this is another track that was hurt by rappers trying to sing.
I can agree with that. But I don't know if Johnny Hacknslash agrees with that.
No, I will agree. Some notes, because I know Jess is really aching for some production notes. The commercial was cool as far as the product, like they said. 30 seconds was just a little too long for the song to start up of just music and noise before anything happens. You'll have this kind of She Wants Revenge kind of goth sounding, like kind of off, like kind of lackadaisical singing, but it was a little too off tune and little offbeat, so it didn't come out as like gothic. It was just kind of not right, and that rap just kind of came out of nowhere at the end. The song was a little empty. There's some more instrumentation to kind of fill it up, and it'd been a lot better.
You know, I think that shit just comes with time, though. Like it's almost
It's a development issue.
Yeah,
it is. I'm not
It's almost
saying
just
it's a
like a
jerk.
blanket thing, though. You know? No, I know you're not, but I'm just saying that that just requires more grinding time of whatever you're
Right.
doing, you know?
Right.
You know,
Can I
everything
tell you-
you're going to make is going to be a little bit bare bones at first, and it just kind of comes with doing it again and doing it again and doing it again. So I'd say to them, you know, keep doing your thing and fuck with anybody else,
For sure.
including me,
For sure.
especially me, as a matter of fact. Jesus Christ.
Can I tell you guys a short story?
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm trying to draw it together in my head. This is a difficult joke to set up. So instead of diving into it, I'm just going to say I was constructing a narrative in which I draw parallels between 1UP and MCOMI and DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. And it was going to culminate in that ultimate fallout where the independent success of the good-looking track star that carried his DJ/hype man all the way to the bounds of commercial success then doesn't embrace the music and the art form sufficiently enough, and there's an artistic divide that's rooted in a lack of competency, and they separate ways in order to pursue successful independent careers. And then we would do it to the tune of, now this is a story all about how, and I'd flip it on you and say it was our next team, 1UP and MCOMI.
That worked.
That was shots fired as hell. This was another, let's talk about really great teams that just consistently do great, right? For a competition in a round that was built to have fun and built to really expose and exploit some of these quirky qualities that these guys have, you couldn't have asked for a better team than 1UP and MCOMI, and I think they totally delivered. Though their focus, their content was pretty cookie cutter for what they usually deliver, they did it, polished it, shined it, and it was stupendous. Argue with me, fight me, somebody.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny that they just based their entire fucking track off a weird reference from Malibu's Most Wanted. Like that's very that team. That's very Oh My and 1UP.
Yeah, well, they turned it into some fucking gospel choir shit. And, like,
I think it's utterly nerdcore, to be honest.
Yeah,
utterly
that is
nerdcore.
Quintessentially nerdcore. That's like the whole
Yeah.
essence of it. Refined and crystallized.
And they had like a whole marketing campaign around it. Like they walked around PAX asking people whether or not where to find the game cast. That's fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious that, and 1UP is known for breaking that fourth wall, right? The fact that they got to go out to PAX and pimp the VPC track in that way, I thought was super fun, and it added an extra element of enjoyment to the entire package they delivered, in my opinion.
Yeah, they did.
What are you plucking at your pubes? Fucking contribute.
I really, really like this track, but it was one of those tracks that I don't think very much selling out happened.
No, well, that's
here's the thing, is that like Oh My and One Up are pretty family friendly as it is, you know.
So do you think they had an unfair advantage in this challenge, or do you think that they failed to meet an opportunity to rise above here?
That's some leading ass Fox News bullshit questions, Beaker. Holy shit! You're trying to like telegraph your shit onto me. God damn!
I'm asking the hard questions.
Yep.
You're asking the loaded
hardcore.
questions.
They make fucking commercials.
Yeah, I mean, an entire song about a video game system, that's pretty selling out / nerdcore. I can't argue against that.
Especially if they consider it a sponsorship package.
Yep.
What about Magical Beer Squad? Go on, keep up. Magical Beer Squad. Fucking Allie and B-Type.
You always call it Press Me. Allie and Press Me.
Whatever.
Let's do that.
It's Allie and the other B.
It was a very Allie song. It was a very like bubblegum poppy song. It was fun. I liked it ish. It was cool.
Could you bang to this song, Stiborge?
Could I bang to this song? I've never
For real, think about it.
music, so
You couldn't.
no, I don't know. Maybe I probably could. I could probably bang to most songs.
Is this like you were having fun, but then you heard this song and your fun went soft, or what?
No, it was
It's
fun.
okay. It's okay. It happens to everybody.
Every now and then. Hacknslash, can you bang to this track?
I feel like if I banged to this track, I would get pulled over for some kind of like Chris Henson issue. It's just
So you're
it's
banging
not
in the car?
bangable. That's what
Right, like
this,
getting pulled over while fucking to this song by Chris
like,
Hansen.
Exactly.
I like where
it's
you
just-
went with this.
The guy who
See,
created that file.
I like the song. I just
I
I feel like
time, man.
well, if I'm banging to this song, something illegal's my guess. I liked the song. Great production. This
You're
cool
the fucking
8-bit.
Goblin King. What are you, man?
Even though you misunderstood the question and you attempted to project human qualities onto the track itself as if you were going to engage in intercourse with its waveform. I actually want to know, Hacknslash,
Yeah.
could you engage in sexual intercourse with another human while this song was loudly playing in the background?
I could not. No.
You could not. Rafe,
No.
bang to this track.
I fuck to anything. It doesn't matter, man.
Attaboy, that's what I wanted to hear. I'd ask Yugen, but you haven't been laid since 1974. I could bang to this track. It's certified bangable. Moving forward, Hellafino, the Lanthem. Man, I'll just be straight, I wanted something better than what I got, but I wasn't disappointed. I was just expecting something a little more than what I got.
This is a fucking nerdcore track. This is one of the most nerdcore tracks Adam's ever made in their entire life.
That's true. I feel you on that one.
My friend Zamar just dropped off his phone, and I'm watching a live feed of a Chihuahua humping a blanket in his Chihuahua box. I believe the camera feed is intended to be like cutesy, but the Chihuahua's having nothing of it. That's a fucking amazing thing. I'm not going to describe what he's doing, just the blanket's not involved anymore.
I bet that shit has like 300 times as many views as this.
That is living personification of nerdcore. Sucking his own dick on the internet for whoever gives a fuck.
Well, listen, our viewership has only trended upward as time was worn on, and as we imbibe more alcohol, we clearly get more like loose and entertaining. So, yeah.
Drink?
Drink.
I've been
think
fucking
we should
drinking this whole
finish.
time, but I'm gonna drink again.
Yeah.
There are really no rules to the Drunkcast. This is pretty much drink all the time.
Yeah.
Go to Bread. Go to Bread did a song called Bounce.
This was a really surprising track.
Yes.
This
I
was-
really, really like this track.
I'm gonna do something I've never done before, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to reach out on the show. I'm looking dead into the camera. I want there to be an air of sincerity to what I'm about to say. Ruckus Ducky, I will no longer call you Ruckus Dookie. I want to extend an olive branch. I don't want to work with you, but I no longer want to be at odds with you. This track was good enough for us to mend peace and have amicable borders. I expect your email or direct message of acceptance soon, and I look forward to forging a neutral, non-friendship with you in the future. Good job.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that. So I actually talked to Diamamo. No, that's wrong. That's
Dynamo.
incorrect. Complete. Dynamo Dash about this track. And so what I said in my review was that I was unhappy with the mix, and what he said was that he was also unhappy with the mix. And so we're both unhappy with the mix together, and I'm sorry, I'm very drunk. I'm trying to formulate thoughts right now.
Yeah.
So we're both pretty unhappy with the mix, but I don't think I would have liked the track even if it was mixed right, because I do not like positive songs.
Okay, so that definitely counts as a douche hipster thing to say. Here's to y'all. If I heard you right, the message here is just not emo enough. There's 1 point off from Stiborge.
100%.
That was, my heart goes out to you, buddy. That was a good time. What are you sorry for?
Our boy.
The boy?
Our guy.
Is he cashing out?
But he also, Dynamo did also say
hard times.
that he wrote that song for himself, which makes me feel a little bit better about it.
Oh, really? I did not know that part of the story.
Yeah.
Expand on
He
that.
said he wrote it for himself while he was feeling down to get himself out of his down spiral. So it does have that going for it. And I do appreciate that.
One more drink on behalf of Stiborge.
Oh, goddamn.
All right, so now that everybody's mildly depressed, and it makes perfect sense, we go right into Flying Fortress. Chrono Jax. This song, I want to hate you so much, Ilgil, and I just fucking can't. Like, I want to so bad. With your goddamn floppy hair and your ridiculous glasses, you son of a bitch, make it easier to dislike you.
Have you ever met Ilgil, Beaker?
I think maybe once. I don't know. We've got such a long history on the internet.
I
feel like I know
a question for you then. If you've met him in real life, is he blurry?
I think he's constantly blurry. You know how Pigpen on the Peanuts always had the lines around him?
Yeah.
It's a lot like that. He's just got Latino machismo, and it oozes in such a cloud that you can't really see him or the vicinity around him.
He looks like a different person in every picture I see of him. Like a completely different human every time I see him. And, like, you know, he hangs out in Kageshi. I see him a lot. And, like, yeah, no, it just looks like a completely different human every time. I don't know what it is. It's weird as fuck, though. I'll tell you that.
I really liked this product because I really like weird sci-fi bullshit. I didn't like the track that much, but I really liked the product and the song-ish.
If you like weird bullshit, then help me understand Fated Rebellion's song.
This was my favorite track.
I love
Favorite
it.
track around, right here.
Yeah, I feel Yugen on that. Nah.
I hated it so much. Fated Rebellion's track, I hated it. Because it was like...
Yugen, fucking defend yourself, man. This was your favorite track of the round, huh?
I mean, look at all the rap and hip hop that's coming out nowadays. You know, it's all the mumble rap stuff, and everybody says they hate it. Some people say don't worry about it, this, that, and the other. This track was exactly that, and that is exactly what we're seeing in, like, hip-hop today.
Blah,
like,
blah,
mainstream
blah,
hip-hop.
blah, blah. Oh, these kids nowadays with the fucking mumble rap.
Okay, but, like, what is, like, Lil Yachty saying? Like, because somebody tell me, please, I can't understand it. But, like, if that's me,
dude, I
understand.
It was just nonsense. It was nonsense, and it was all just making fun of mumble rap, is what I got from it. And fucking Hobson did the same shit, and I fucking hate Hobson, and I hated this track.
I don't like Hobson because of those blue fucking contacts he wears. He looks like somebody from Blade. Are you kidding me?
Right? I always think that when I see his
Some
face.
black Hungarian guy.
Well, all right. So we can generally agree, with the exception of In fact, Stiborge, Yugen, you're the hipster here. Can we drink anyway?
Yeah.
Drink
I'm
anyway.
a fucking,
Drink.
Yep.
I will defend my spot as a hipster forever.
You don't even have to defend it, buddy.
That's another drink right there.
The mutton chops will keep all your enemies at bay.
I just
The
said to
EL
take
and
a
the
big
solo
slurp. Oh.
This song, I really liked this song. I thought it was very, very funny. But I'm an EDM guy, and the 808, motherfucking 808. The only thing I would have done is cut this song's time in half. But I think that was part of the poetic delivery, right? Is that it's got to be so long that even this catchy, annoying hook wears you down. It's inescapable. Fight me. Somebody tell me that this wasn't not only brilliant, but one of the best tracks of the round.
It was one of the best tracks around. It could have been shorter. I didn't like Vincent's radio spot, whatever, because some people do listen to the radio. Maybe he doesn't understand. Our country is gigantic. It stretches from one ocean to another. It is 3,000 miles wide, and sometimes you have to drive across it, and guess what? Sometimes you can't listen to your phone. Guess what? You have to find the fucking radio station. So Americans listen to the radio because we have to, because our country's huge, because we're imperial dogs.
Do we know if they got docked on that? Because that's a great point. I thought the concept was clever enough, but it was a sidestep of the challenge, and I think it was invalid. It should have completely been docked on points.
It would have been cooler if he had hacked into a stage that he was hacking into a pirate radio broadcast. That would have been cool, but he didn't do that. It was just some snide ass takeover and docked points. I don't know. I voted it very fucking high. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just saying I don't even know what my fucking point is now.
What Rafe is saying is that he's buyable and his morals are flexible. He can despise your product but give you a good score.
Definitely flexible.
Anybody else find this song fit a moral gray area?
Hey.
No, I dug the track. I thought it was fun despite Vincent L hating it. Vincent L seemed to hate the fucking beat that he was rapping over, but I thought the beat was okay.
Sean has come leaps and bounds. You kidding me? Goddamn.
Holy
this is Sean's best beat out of the VPC4. This song was just awesome, and that's just start to finish, just too long. But everything else about it was fucking awesome.
The level of atmosphere about it, Vincent's integration into the mix, it's all fucking really slick.
Mm-hmm.
I like Sean Solo's progression.
And he should expect to do better things if he keeps it up with his normal sort of determination.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with that.
Good job, Jonathan.
Should we talk about what has been the most well-received track of the entire round? Total Party Kill.
I really liked it.
Might have been a perfect execution of this challenge.
Yep.
That's all I'll say. I believe it was a perfect execution of the challenge. What are y'all's feelings about the track? Be as specific or detailed as possible. I think this is one people should be emulating in the future and trying to mimic in both style, delivery, composition, and mix. The mix down was excellent.
It is my favorite track. It is my favorite track of the round. I love this song so much that I had to stop after I was listening to this song and take a break and go and eat dinner because I loved this song so much that I could not fairly judge anything that came after it.
Now that's a powerful endorsement to say that this song, I enjoyed this song so much it actually clouded my judgment and I had to take a break from judging other tracks.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty powerful. It's a potent reaction.
Hacknslash.
Yes.
You're a total party kill. Did you identify with this song?
I absolutely did. Production and the heavy beat kicked ass. I would dance this all by myself in my room. Shouting out introverts was brilliant. I would download this song illegally any day. Clever lyrics, nerdy references abundant, perfect song, 10 out of 10. My exact notes.
Done. Czarina, chime in. You run this show. You've been involved with nearly every VPC from an executive level. You've heard every single track the VPC has produced so far.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, just it was a great song. It not quite my favorite, but my second favorite.
So which one was your favorite?
It was One Up and Oh My.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Mhm.
I have to work very hard to keep Whitney from falling in love with Emmanuel One. It's a constant daily thing that I have to
Much like-
make sure it doesn't happen.
Much like his
Emmanuel is
predecessor, he's here to steal our women.
He is a god. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
He is
I'm gonna
like
die.
a statue stepped down from a plinth and started walking among us.
Yes, he's very handsome, and his mochaccino skin is bewitching, and his eyes are as deep as the oceans. Yes, we know. Daprosaurus, calamitous. The only thing I have to say about Daprosaurus is you missed an excellent opportunity to turn this into a breakbeat song, even though you flirted with it in the beginning, and you... Fuck! I asked you for the stem so I could redo it, and I just can't get the beat right, but one of these days I'm going to re-release this track on a breakbeat, and it's going to be fucking rad. Next, Camouflage. Shoddy Bad. What is... Yugen, you're very urban. What is a shoddy bad?
What?
Wow. All that urban cred just gone with one word.
Just poof.
A shoddy is your girlfriend or like your love interest or your child.
It's some
Your shoddy,
person
so
you're
your shoddy
fucking.
could be your daughter or your sex
Yeah.
partner.
Yes. And
That seems
bad.
like a bad word.
Vague.
We could. Are you kidding me? We could not find a black person for this fucking panel.
That's why I asked Yugen.
We couldn't find a single one.
Yugen is 136% Native American. He qualifies as, a source.
Technically, Wit is Native American
16.
as well. And
16.
then, I mean, I'm a little Hispanic, but I'm not Latino, so doesn't really count IMO, you know?
Wow. The fucking Wonder Bread round table, VPC4. This is stupendous. So,
You know,
Shoddy Bad
Fuji
was a good song.
Fuji's a bit Japanese.
I'm 1/4 Japanese.
Yeah, I knew it was a significant portion, but forgive me, but it's not black.
It
None
is
of these,
not-
none of
It's
these
not black.
cultural
It's
roots.
not black.
Well, according to Urban Dictionary,
Comes with its own
shoddy
baggage,
by
so.
this spelling means exactly what is assumed. It's your girlfriend or partner, or it could also be your cellmate, given the context of the statement. So yeah, this song is about your shorty being bad, in which case bad is good. This was a song about sexual contact and the pleasures derived from that. So, fun. Beat Tape Bandits did one called Through the Mud.
I loved it.
It's almost
I love it so
unfair.
much.
Like
I would
the
watch that
challenge is so in Josh's wheelhouse because he is the rating master of sound design that like anybody in Nerdcore thinks sound design, you think fuck cloth pop. First and foremost, if you want a skit, if you want something that isn't necessarily music to sound like it's real, you talk to him. And he just ran away with it in the beginning. Ran the hell away. And then
It
Lex
was-
is good too.
God, I
But
love this.
he should
I love
sing
this
less.
so much.
Just
I would watch.
You're a rapper. That's my opinion. That's all I'll say.
So I heard this track a little earlier than I heard a lot of the others because I heard Josh showing it to Aaron Vanilla Rice, whatever he is called now.
I believe it's
costume too.
Arts Commissioner Blaylock, I believe.
So yeah, I went to that show and I heard cosplay showing that, or Clop and Pop showing that to Aaron, and I didn't hear all of it then, and I listened to it like where I could actually hear the lyrics, and I fucking lost it at the little intro, the little TV spot where he was like, and on Alcatraz or fuck. I'm so fucking drunk. I'm sorry, everybody.
You blown it.
It's
That's it.
critical mass in everybody.
That's it. We're done. You're done. Diversion cut off. Can we do oral sex? That you're kind, not the mouth kind.
Oral sex.
Yeah.
Gosh
Those
darn,
fuckers.
mother-loving, awesome.
Sounded
Johnny
great in my
Hacknslash, you guys
car.
actually called this song a radio edit, as if to reinforce the idea that gosh darn, mother-loving, awesome was not already a radio edit. Now, when we talk about options and decisions, people like to use the term low-hanging fruit.
So this is a drink, just preemptively, right? just get one out of the way real quick. Everybody, brace yourself, John.
You constructed this entire track around the gimmick of replacing lyrics. I mean, even the image you guys provided, which, granted, I enjoyed very much. It is all a play on what the challenge actually is. Do you feel like, now that you've heard the other songs and you've heard yours over, do you still feel okay with what you did to everybody?
I absolutely still feel okay with what I did to everybody. First, that picture was provided by Whitney, so thank you very much for that one. Still love it.
Our Czarina, everyone.
And yeah, I think it's funny. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I wanted to make a song about how I am gosh darn mother loving awesome, so I did.
Yeah, I liked it. I tell you what, I don't remember who your producer's name is right now because, I have drank quite a bit of bourbon, more than I'm usually used to. So
no worries, it's my friend Cody, and you wouldn't remember him even if you weren't drunk. Don't worry.
So that's fine. He is doing better with mixing your vocals in with effects. Like I said, I don't know if you took my advice specifically, but he's doing better. And I like that, so you should keep doing it, and then you guys should finish making an album.
Thank you.
Already got like half of one. So.
Right? I liked everything about it except for the inserts. Because I really like how I like the void you're filling in Nerdcore, where it's like a kind of an alternative '90s song. Mm-hmm. Well, everything you do is kind of like alternative '90s, and I really, really like that.
It's like Orgy with rap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very okay with that. Yeah.
And I love it, except for the insert.
We've only got one left. Can we end this? Quick kiss in John's butt.
John, the stickers.
John, you did a good job. Like everybody else, congratulations. Way to be.
Thank you. Cool.
All right. So the last one, we're banging it out.
Drink for everybody. That's a complaint.
For Christ's sake!
I'm so drunk. I fucking have to stop drinking.
Seriously, the heartburn's already... Man, anecdote, is this the shaplow? Like,
yes.
The comic sound when you slap meat?
Like the show, but
I loved it. Oh my god, I loved it.
Mr.
I'm
Plow.
just going to drink straight bourbon.
I didn't understand a lot of the references in this song. Stiborge, you loved it. Maybe you can help me understand here. There's a whole lot from the radio spot, the product, even in the track. There's a lot of references to Satan, and then but the product is Latka vodka, and the only Latka I've ever heard of is the dude from Taxi. It was Andy Kaufman's first TV guy, and I don't know if he was Satan or not. What the fuck is going on in this song, Stiborge?
You're going super deep, but there was a lot of references. There was a lot of references to other dance tracks. Like there was a reference to fucking the Humpty Dance, and there was a reference to the mashed potatoes, which was really weird. And like the Macarena, I don't know if there was a reference to the Macarena. I'm very drunk, but it was a fun track. I really liked it. It was probably my favorite thing that they've done so far. That team. I'm not the biggest cordless fan, but I just really had a fun time with this track.
Even though they want to piss you off with Baryshnikov?
Yes, even that stipulation.
I don't know if I can trust your opinion anymore. Rafe?
Yeah. I love this fucking song. Because artists knows how to turn out a banger. And Cordless is the best rapper I know personally. That's all I gotta say.
That's
it. Who disagrees with me is fucking wrong.
So there we go. Good job, everybody. This was a fun roundtable. It's nice to have tracks to review that aren't lumps of fucking shit that we have to figure out how to make it sound good because you sensitive little bitches literally yell at me. Gee whiz, Beaker, you hurt my feelings. Man, fuck you. This is the VPC.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. It is the VPC. And you know what? Your anger is going to come in handy for VPC5 round 1.
I'm ready for VPC5 round 1. I'm ready for VPC4 round 5. Y'all, anything goes. Watch me fucking wag my dick out. This is going to be great. I'm going to rip you fuckers apart. Maybe we should do the next one Drunkcast too.
I think all round tables should just be Drunkcasts from this point forward.
Holy
sense,
shit,
yeah.
I have so much more fun when I'm fucking drunk than when I'm not drunk on this fucking show.
Moments like these, I remember how young Stiborge is. He's like, oh my god, life is better drunk.
Tell you what, I keep on this.
Bam, you're wonderful. This was a good roundtable. Literally, every team did a great job this round. I was really happy to do these reviews. I was happy to listen to the content. You've set the bar high, VPC participants, for round 5. Some of you have missed out on a few rounds and you're coming back. Some of you might not make it through to the end. This round set a precedent for everyone to have their mixing done nice and tight, to have their mastering locked down, to have their beat selections on fucking point, and to have their deliveries and their flow executed cleanly. You've all proven you can do it, and now you've got an open fucking ticket to do it however you want. I am looking forward to round 5 and the comp album that we get to slap together from some of these submissions. It's been good. Yugen, final thought.
Basedworm says do a metal track for round 5.
Well, Basedworm said it. Stiborge, final thought.
Dude, I don't fucking fuck.
No, you don't.
I am.
Rick, final thought.
Are you asexual? I wouldn't care, obviously.
I'm not. I am like pansexual though. I fuck everybody. Fuck that.
Fair.
Fuck
Atta
you.
boy.
Fair.
That's the socially responsible way to go about things. Good for you. So is that how we're going to end the show, with Stiborge saying he'll just fuck whatever? All right, great.
What do people ask final thoughts from Beaker? Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say that everyone who participated in this round kicked ass. It is the best round of the VPC I've heard since I've started listening to it. You all did goddamn motherfucking awesome. Good job.
Yeah.
Well done.
And I guess I'll just say, you better fucking come correct in round 5, you stupid motherfuckers. All of you.
The hostility, I love it.
You know me, I'm a prickly bitch.
The round table's an octagon this evening. That's a UFC joke. All right, this show's fucking over.
All right. Good night, Internet.